Hello, I had something in my eye. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan James. I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships. However, I'm not just limited to helping you with relationships. Your mindset, what you believe and feel about yourself creates your experiences, the people, places, and the things around you. And once you change what you believe at a core subconscious foundational level, you're going to see that your feeling state rises, your thoughts all change to reflect these new beliefs, and your circumstances and your reality starts to shift with this internal change that you're making as well. In today's video, I want to talk about trust. Trust is at the foundation of going through these changes. So hello, everybody. Hi. So if you want to write something in the live chat, I am going to do a quick Q&A at the end of this video, but it's really, really important for me to get on here and talk about trust. Okay. So I know as you're listening to the affirmation tape, there's a few key changes that typically occur. So I'm going to list them here. And if you're going through this, it's normal. Okay. So first you get the vivid dreams, right? So as you're sleeping, you get the vivid dreams. All right. You're going to start waking up and ascending in your state of being. You may notice that there's a little bit of a roller coaster at the beginning. Okay. That is where you need to ground yourself in trust. Okay. Ground yourself in trusting yourself to go through this process. Ground yourself in trusting and knowing that the beliefs are sinking into your subconscious and they're going to create the change that you seek to experience. In my previous videos, I said there's 3 rules that I have to make this process the easiest you can make it, which is stay consistent for 21 days listening to the affirmations at nighttime. That is enough time for you to really sink these beliefs in deep enough for you to see the changes really manifest and materialize in your reality. The second rule that I have is stay sober. No drinking, no smoking, no drugs, okay? A lot of people, now you're all adults, you can do what you want, okay? This is what I suggest to make this process the easiest that you can make it. Why do I say you want to stay sober? Okay, so we have when you're going through this change, you are really shifting these limiting beliefs that if you've read like Neville Goddard or other people that talk about belief work, your subconscious mind tries to kind of reject these beliefs, just like how you have rejected other things in your reality. So let me give you an example here. Let's say you have a belief that I am not worthy of love, I'm not deserving, I'm not able to get what I want, and somebody comes into your reality and tries to love you. It feels repelling, and you normally will create circumstances where you push them out of your life, and then you look back at it and say, wow, I created this whole mess. Why did I do this? It is because at some core level, okay, you did not believe that you were worthy of what was coming in, so you rejected it. Okay, physically. This is also what occurs in your subconscious mind when you come in with new beliefs that are contradicting to the previous belief system. Your body and your mind tries to reject it, okay? So it can do this by, when you're sleeping, pulling the headphones out. A lot of people are experiencing that, pausing it. I even had a client, it was so funny. It's not funny. It just goes to show how much your body can sometimes be a resistance to this. I told them to play it on speakerphone and place the phone far away from them in the room so that if they woke up to turn it off, they would remember. They woke up, walked over to their phone, turned it off, laid back down, and then woke up and heard that it wasn't playing and realized that they went and turned it off while they were asleep, okay? So you may be experiencing things like that, all right? So when it comes to drinking or using drugs, okay, what's happening is you're not conscious, right? You're not aware of yourself. So you kind of give these limiting beliefs, and also you drop yourself, you lower your state of being, okay? So like alcohol and drugs, unless they're a stimulant, okay, they're a depressant. Even when you use a stimulant though, that you're creating an artificial high. So you're not consciously aware or in a state where you are able to observe yourself with clarity, okay? This is where you give those limiting beliefs kind of an opportunity to create some things in your reality. And because you're not fully conscious or sober or clear, you will react to the things that show up in a negative manner, which creates some negative cycles in your life. You're going to be able to change it no matter what when these beliefs really sink into your subconscious mind. But I suggest this because it makes the process a lot easier. You want to go through this change with complete clarity and stability within yourself. Make it easy. Only do it once, okay? And that's why I say Please be sober, but you're an adult. You can do what you want. This is just what I say is the easiest and fastest way to approach this. The last little rule that I have is to do one thing every day for yourself, for your own enjoyment. Do not be affirming all day long. Do not be scripting all day long. Do not be isolating yourself. Even if it's as simple as walking outside when the sun is setting and enjoying the sunset, going to a new restaurant, buying yourself a clothing item that you just love, or getting a massage, things like that, getting your hair done, stuff like that, that just makes your life and your reality more enjoyable, okay? All right, so now that I've talked about that, let me talk about some more of the changes that you're going to experience, okay? You're going to experience that you get really tired at about 10 o'clock and you're waking up at about 5 a.m. When you're actually in alignment, your circadian rhythm syncs back up to the sun and the moon cycle, okay? So if you're noticing that you're getting really tired at about 10 o'clock and you're waking up at about 5 a.m., it's because these beliefs are sinking in, okay? And you're starting to get back in alignment with yourself. What is something else that you will experience? You're going to see that you naturally manifest behaviors to clean in your reality and reorganize it or shift things around where you are, cleaning out your closet, cleaning your bathroom, going through your pantry, doing all these things where you're kind of reorganizing your reality, okay? Manifestation is literal. Your subconscious beliefs are literal. So when you are changing internally, you're going to see that your external reality starts to shift and change because you're also changing internally. Now, you are also going to get some manifestations, physical manifestations that are reflective of the changes that are going on internally. Okay, so for instance, I had somebody that the first night that they listened to the affirmation tape, the next day at work, they were working on radios and they had to change the frequency of all the radios. The second day that they listened to the affirmation tape, they went into work and they had a job that was to reprogram the radios, okay? So you're shifting your state of being, you're reprogramming yourself. You're gonna see circumstances, people, places, and things start to really reflect literally the changes that you are making internally, okay? It's literal, okay? Now, if there's undesirable circumstances that pop up, that is coming from the old belief system. Now let's talk about reacting with power, okay? Whatever shows up in your reality. So let's say you're like, you're ascending into a high state of being and something pops up that is low, okay? If you react to it by lowering yourself down to where it is and giving it a reaction, you're going to create from that space, okay? However, if you can stay up here when things pop up that are trying to trigger you, okay, you're going to shift them to where you are and the circumstance is going to dissolve. So we need to talk about reacting, okay? Reacting with power, okay? So if people, places, or things show up in your reality trying to disrespect you, being rude, being hateful, lower your state of being, say things that are sad or upsetting, you need to be in a space of empowerment. No, you cannot talk to me like that. We're going to be respectful with one another. I would not talk to you that way. So I expect you to respect and love me and not talk to me that way either. No, I do not agree with that. That is not going to be my story. No, that is not okay with me. This is actually going to be what's happening. You need to be in a space of empowerment. So when these things pop up, you don't feel powerless to them and you don't shift yourself down to meet it where it is. Okay. So if somebody, like I was saying, is showing up in your reality and they're being really rude or really mean, and you're like, what the heck am I doing to deserve this? It is coming from the previous belief system. It's showing up to kind of test you in a way. And I don't want to say this in a limiting belief, but I want to say this just in case it's occurring so you understand how to approach it. Always be in a state of empowerment. Do not run or hide from the circumstances that are showing up. Remember, I am powerful. I am creating exactly what I want. I'm always in a space of receiving what I want. The answers and the inspiration are coming to me. I don't need to try. So if anything is showing up in your reality that is working against you seemingly, okay, be in that empowered state and ground yourself in trust, which is what I wanted to talk about here, okay? As you're going through this shift, you really need to see that at the beginning, you may get a little bit of a roller coaster, okay? Where you go from a high and then you drop down to a low. You're going to eventually stabilize. But when you go to this low or something manifests from a low spot, take a step back if you can before you react to it and bring the word trust into your mind, okay? Really relax into the word trust. I'm creating what I want. I am powerful. Trust. I am creating what I want. I am powerful. Get into that feeling state, okay? And then deal with the circumstances. Always be in a space of empowerment. Nothing has power over you. You can create absolutely anything. The circumstances genuinely do not matter. And the more that you can step into your power and stop reacting from a space that is disempowered or like you need to run from what's going on, the more you can be like, no, this is actually what I deserve. This is what I'm creating. And I don't believe that. And we can talk about this in a way that is mature and stable. You're going to see the people, places, and things shift to meet you where you are. Now, the other beautiful thing, this is just during the transitional period, okay? Once you fully shift into this new belief system, all the people, places, and things are going to reflect these beliefs to you. So what I'm talking about here in this video is when you're going through that transition, okay? This is all about you, what you feel and believe about yourself. If you genuinely believe, I am worthy, I am deserving, I am powerful, I'm always able to manifest what I want, the circumstances do not matter, I'm glowing, I'm radiant, I'm happy, I'm creating a life that I love, the people, the places, things are coming to me, the inspiration, the support is coming to me, it's effortlessly unfolding, then when anything pops up that is contradicting to that, it's not that you're going to go into a space of, oh my gosh, why is this happening? You're going to be like, no, this actually has no power over me. I am powerful. I'm not even going to give this an emotional reaction, and I can handle this, and I know it's going to change. When you step into that version of yourself all the time, unapologetically, it is always going to manifest that way. There's no circumstance in your way except for the one that you give power to. Okay. And so that goes into really how you view it and the power that you're giving to it based on if you feel empowered enough to say, no, that is not my story. And I don't need to prove myself. I don't need to plead myself. I don't need to beg. I don't need to show that I'm worthy of this change that I'm creating. I am it. I am the change. I am love. I am abundant. I am successful. I'm giving no power to anything else. You're going to see that it shifts very, very, very quickly. Okay. So ground yourself in trust. Make sure, like I said, there's 3 rules that I had, okay? Stay consistent with listening to the affirmations at nighttime. You're going to get some very vivid and wonky dreams. And then eventually you're going to see that those dreams stabilize and start to reflect the new belief system. And you're also going to see people, places, and things show up and reflect this new state of being as well. It's a very easy process, okay? All you need to do is listen to the tape at night and make sure when you're awake, you're enjoying your reality. Do something every day that is just for your enjoyment. And you're going to see these changes really unfold very beautifully and synchronized and magically in a way that delivers you what you want every single time. Okay. All right. So let me see if there are some questions here. Will the sleep track help me with health? I'm having a hard time to ignore my reality when it's hurt. Yes, it will. Okay. I can't see myself going to sleep at 10 p.m. Okay, well, it's going to naturally happen, okay? This is just something that I see that happens for people when they get in alignment. So you can always create a belief afterwards of, I'm going to sleep at 12 and I'm waking up at whatever time, right? You're the creator. But what happens when you really get back in alignment with yourself, what I see for a lot of people, what I've seen in myself, is your sleep cycle, your circadian rhythm comes back into harmony, okay? So we are of this earth. We are linked to the sun and the moon. When we are in full alignment, we are back in alignment with the sun and the moon cycle. It just is something that naturally occurs. Now, you're not limited to that, but you're going to see that you will start naturally getting tired earlier and waking up earlier, extremely energized, okay? That is because you're getting back in a space of harmony and wholeness within yourself, and you're getting back to that space of health, okay? You're also going to notice, let me talk about something else. You're also going to notice that the desire to eat junk food lessens and your attraction towards eating healthy and in proportions that are not overindulging increases as well. So there's a lot of natural behaviors that reflect balance and harmony that start to manifest naturally, okay? And you're going to see that. So if you've been, also the last one that I want to talk about, you're going to be very, very thirsty for water. Okay, so you're going to be drinking lots and lots and lots of water. You're not really going to have a desire to drink like sodas or anything like that. So I'm just saying this to you. So if you're experiencing this, it's completely normal. That means that the beliefs are really sinking in and you're starting to get back in alignment with yourself. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Let's see. Trust, trust, trust. Okay, if you guys are having a hard time listening to it with the headphones on, okay, play it on speaker. Also, if you go on Amazon, there's this headband that you get. It's like a sleep mask, okay, and it has little headphones right here, Okay. And it's a Bluetooth. I think it's only like $15 or something like that. It's very, very cheap. You can buy that. And it's just like an eye cover with the music there so that you don't have the headphones in your ears. It's not uncomfortable. Okay. All right. So that's a good, something that you can do too. Okay. What if I'm not sure anymore whether I want my specific person or someone new? Is it better to focus on having the relationship I want rather than the specific person? Let's talk about this. This is a great question, okay? I'm going to say this twice, okay? Because this is really important for people that are manifesting a specific person. Your romantic relationship is the physical manifestation of the relationship you are having with yourself. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. The romantic relationship in your life is the physical manifestation, the external manifestation of the relationship you are having with yourself. Okay, so if you've studied Neville Goddard or other manifesting topics, a lot of people use the term everybody is you pushed out. Okay, so if everybody is you pushed out, okay, and romance is the most intimate relationship that you can have, you want to really see that the more you focus on a person or somebody outside of you as though you're going to get love from them, the more you're disconnected from self, the more you're going to experience disconnection with them. So let me talk about my relationship. Adam, you guys all saw my wedding. Thank you for all the congratulations. I really appreciate it. I love Adam, but I do not get love from Adam. Okay. I create love within myself. It's self-sustained within myself. I feel love all the time. I love myself. I honor myself. I'm peaceful and joyful within myself. I'm abundant within myself. I am feeling this way about myself. Because I feel this way about myself, Adam shows up and loves me. I'm not getting love from Adam. I am creating it within myself. I'm experiencing it in my physical reality with somebody else, but I'm not getting it from somebody else. Same thing with Adam. Adam loves himself. Adam respects himself. Adam honors himself. Therefore, I show up being able to connect with him that way. But he's not getting love from me and I'm not getting love from him. We're creating it within ourselves and then experiencing it with one another. Okay. So that's what you really need to see here. Whether it's a specific, you can manifest a specific person, but you need to see that the approach here is not that you're going to be affirming that they are giving you something. Okay, now you can be like, they're coming towards me. I'm always being received. I'm always being embraced. I'm always stable in my relationships. You can have those things, but you really want to see here that it's not that you're going to get it from somebody outside of you. You are becoming the change that you seek to experience. Everybody and everything is reflecting back to you what you believe and feel about yourself. So if somebody is not respecting you or pursuing you or loving you the way that you deserve, it is because you are not feeling pursued, loved, respected, deserving, worthy, feeling the love within yourself right now. And they are just reflecting that back to you. The more you focus on trying to change them, the more you're disconnected from self, the more you're going to see that reflected back to you from them. Okay. So whether it's a new person or a specific person, the approach is always the same. Okay. It's not getting it from anything outside of you. It's becoming it. And the moment you become it, you see it reflected back to you from everybody and everything, including specific people, places, and things. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Dylan, I was on a vacation in the hotel room with 5 other people, still listened, but didn't get the full 8 hours each night. I'm getting to just back on track. Keep going, correct? Okay, so if you're not getting full 8 hours, okay, I've been seeing people ask this on my channel too. I'm only getting 6 hours. That's fine, okay? So 8 hours is great. The thing you want to see here is the more time that you can inundate your consciousness with these beliefs while you're asleep, the better. But if you're not sleeping a full 8 hours, then 6 hours is fine. Just make sure you don't pause it or turn it off or take the headphones out while you're sleeping, okay? Another thing that people have been experiencing as a manifestation of their subconscious mind trying to reject the belief system is and I know I've experienced this too, as they're falling asleep, they don't hear the recording anymore. It's almost like your mind is muting it while you're falling asleep. So if you're waking up and you're like in an in-between phase and you're like, I don't hear it, what's going on? And then you wake up fully and you're like, oh, there it is. That is because your subconscious mind at some level is trying to block it out, okay? You're going to see these things occur. It's normal. You're not going crazy. It's literally, that is how strong these beliefs are held in place, okay? So as you continually inundate your mind every single night, you're going to see all of those behaviors dissolve and go away, and the beliefs will be accepted, okay? All right. So I just wanted to explain that so that I'm putting everything here. If you're experiencing any of these things or all of these things, it's completely normal. It is working. It's just you have to see that your subconscious mind is trying to reject it, okay? So you need to persist with listening for at least 21 nights in a row. It's going to have to submit. The beliefs are going to go in, okay? And some of you are going to start having the old man dream, okay? I know I had another client have this dream like a week ago, where the old man shows up in your dreams and he passes away or dies or something like that. For people that read Neville Goddard, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm just giving you all the things that are going to occur so that you can be aware of what is going on and that it's normal, okay? All right. So with whatever circumstance that pops up along the way. So somebody just wrote, I have a job interview tomorrow and I'm so nervous because I really want the job. Do I have tips for you? So this is about where you have to see you are creating everything with what you believe and feel. So if you genuinely believe I'm worthy, I'm deserving, I'm able to get what I want, everything that I love comes to me, I'm getting exactly what I want, okay, then you're going to feel a huge sense of calmness and peace and love. So manifesting is not a trying process. It's an internal alignment, it's a belief, and it's a feeling state. The moment you fully step into these beliefs, you're going to notice any sort of nervousness, any sort of resistance, any sort of worry completely dissolves. Now, if you're having a little bit of worry, that's totally fine. And even if you manifest a circumstance where they say, oh, you know what, it's not for you, you can still manifest it. The circumstances literally do not matter. So don't focus on the job or the things outside of you. Focus on feeling fully accepted, loved, and embraced within yourself, regardless of what's going on around you. And you're going to see, even if they say no at first, or they do say yes, I don't want to say that like it's going to happen, but I want to prepare you just so you understand, if that does happen, the no does not matter. It will shift. And there's nothing you need to do to make that shift happen. You're not going to need to call them and be like, oh, but can I please have, no. The moment you fully shift into feeling embraced, loved, accepted, successful, like you're getting what you want, you stop looking to your outer reality to feel that way for validation. The moment you fully step into that feeling, the circumstance will shift to reflect that change, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit nervous right now, that is an indication that you have limiting beliefs that are manifesting as thoughts in a feeling space, a feeling state that you're not worthy, you're not deserving, you're not capable, you can't get what you want, okay? So focus on fully changing those beliefs and shifting your feeling state, and you're gonna see your reality reflect that change back to you, okay? All right, so I wanna say this here too. Me again with my SP, he had an emotional breakdown, didn't think I loved him anymore. When you start shifting, okay, so if you shift up here, everybody in your reality is going to shift to meet you there, but they're gonna do it in a way that is for them. So they're going to come to realizations, emotions are going to come to the surface that they're like, I don't know why I'm feeling this way. You're going to shift them with you, and they're going to go through the changes and get the thoughts and the inspiration and the ideas and the understanding just coming to them. So especially like when I, was with Adam at the beginning, he would come up to me and just lay on my chest and start crying. And he'd be like, I don't know why I'm crying. It was because I was shifting him. So the emotions and the things that needed to come up to the surface would normally come up. And this is what's happening with the people that you're, manifesting into your life, is they are shifting with you. There's going to be a logical unfolding that occurs where they're going to be like, this happened to me. I was thinking of you, blah, 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 for it to make sense. Okay. So if you're seeing your person get emotional because you're going through these shifts, it is because you are shifting them to meet you where you are. Okay. Alrighty. So I feel like I've answered all the main questions that I saw here so far. Okay. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. That's going to conclude today's live stream. As always, I love you all so much. And I'm looking forward to see who wins the iPhone. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a nicer case for it. And I'm going to get something that looks really nice with the believe in yourself, trust yourself, love yourself, and put my signature on it. So I'm excited to see who wins that. Like I said, it doesn't matter where you are, whatever country you're in, I will ship it to you. I'll pay the international fees. So the moment that I pick somebody from the comments on that video, I just have to make sure that you're subscribed, and then I will reach out to you. Okay, I'll comment underneath that comment, say congratulations, you won, and I'll give you an email to email me at, and then we can move forward with you receiving it. Okay, alrighty, beautiful. I'll see you all later and have a great day. Bye.